habit, habit, habit. You need to change your eating habits. You need to change your eating habits. Hair, hair, hair. I'm having my hair cut this afternoon. I'm having my hair cut this afternoon. Hairdresser, hairdresser, hairdresser. He's a very good hairdresser. He's a very good hairdresser. Half, half, half. 1.5 hours are allowed for the exam. 1.5 hours are allowed for the exam. Hull, hull, hull. We put the new couch in the hall. We put the new couch in the hall. Hammer, hammer, hammer. He struck her on the head with a hammer. He struck her on the head with a hammer. Hand, hand, hand. Put your hand up if you know the answer. Put your hand up if you know the answer. Hang, hang, hang. Hang your coat on the hook. Hang your coat on the hook. Happen, happen, happen. Let's see what happens next week. Let's see what happens next week. Happily, happily, happily. The children are playing happily on the beach. The children are playing happily on the beach. Happy, happy, happy. You don't look very happy today. You don't look very happy today. Hard, hard, hard. Wait for the concrete to go hard. Wait for the concrete to go hard. Hardly, hardly, hardly. There's hardly any coffee left. There's hardly any coffee left. Harm, harm, harm. The treatment they gave him did him more harm than good. The treatment they gave him did him more harm than good. Harmful, harmful, harmful. Fruit juices can be harmful to children's teeth. Fruit juices can be harmful to children's teeth. Harmless, harmless, harmless. The bacteria is harmless to humans. The bacteria is harmless to humans. Hat, hat, hat. He sat down and took down his hat. He sat down and took down his hat. Hate, hate, hate. I hate the way she always criticizes me. I hate the way she always criticizes me. Hatred, hatred, hatred. There was fear and hatred in his voice. There was fear and hatred in his voice. Have, have, have. They have lunch at 4. They have lunch at 4. Have to, have to, have to. Did she have to pay a fine? Did she have to pay a fine? He. Everyone liked my father, he was the perfect gentleman. Everyone liked my father, he was the perfect gentleman. Head, head, head. She nodded her head in agreement. She nodded her head in agreement. Headache, headache, headache. I have a splitting headache. I have a splitting headache. Heal, heal, heal. It took a long time for the wounds to heal. It took a long time for the wounds to heal. Health, health, health. Smoking can seriously damage your health. Smoking can seriously damage your health. Healthy, healthy, healthy. Stay healthy by eating well and exercising regularly. Stay healthy by eating well and exercising regularly. Here. 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 She heard footsteps behind her. She heard footsteps behind her. Hear from. Hear from. Hear from. I haven't heard anything from her for months. I haven't heard anything from her for months. Hearing. 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 The explosion damaged his hearing. The explosion damaged his hearing. Hear of. Hear of. Hear of. I was so sorry to hear of your father's death. I was so sorry to hear of your father's death. Heart. 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 The patient's heart stopped beating for a few seconds. The patient's heart stopped beating for a few seconds. Heat. 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 He could feel the heat of the sun on his back. He could feel the heat of the sun on his back. Heating. 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 What type of heating do you have? What type of heating do you have? Heaven. 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 I feel like I've died and gone to heaven. I feel like I've died and gone to heaven. Heavily. 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 It was raining heavily. It was raining heavily. Heavy. 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 He tried to push the heavy door open. He tried to push the heavy door open. Heel. 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 The heel is the back part of the foot below the ankle. The heel is the back part of the foot below the ankle. Height. 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 She is the same height as her sister. She is the same height as her sister. Hell. 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 Her parents made her life hell. Her parents made her life hell. Hello. 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 Hello, is there anybody there? Hello, is there anybody there? Help. 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 We must try to help each other. We must try to help each other. Helpful. 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 You may find it helpful to read this before making any decisions. You may find it helpful to read this before making any decisions. Help out. Help out. Help out. He's always willing to help out. He's always willing to help out. Her. 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 Please give her my regards. Please give her my regards. Here. 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 Come over here. Come over here. Hero. 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 He is one of the country's national heroes. He is one of the country's national heroes. Hers. 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 The choice was hers. The choice was hers. Herself. 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 She must be very proud of herself. She must be very proud of herself. Hesitate. 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 She hesitated before replying. She hesitated before replying. Hi. 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 Hi, there. How are you doing? Hi, there. How are you doing? Hide. 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 You should hide your private papers. You should hide your private papers. High. 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 What's the highest mountain in the world? What's the highest mountain in the world? Highlight. 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 The report highlights the major problems facing society today. The report highlights the major problems facing society today. Highly. 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 It is highly unlikely that she'll be late. It is highly unlikely that she'll be late. High school. High school. High school. A high school is a school for young people between the ages of 14 and 18. A high school is a school for young people between the ages of 14 and 18. Highway. 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 Highway patrol officers closed the road. Highway patrol officers closed the road. Hill. 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 The house is built on the side of a hill overlooking the river. The house is built on the side of a hill overlooking the river. Him. 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 He took the children with him. He took the children with him. Himself. 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 He introduced himself to us. He introduced himself to us. Hip. 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 These jeans are too tight around the hips. These jeans are too tight around the hips. Hire. 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 We're not hiring right now. We're not hiring right now. His. 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 James has sold his car. James has sold his car. Historical. 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 You must place these events in their historical context. You must place these events in their historical context. History. 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 Many people throughout history have dreamt of a world without war. Many people throughout history have dreamt of a world without war. Hit. 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 My parents never used to hit me. My parents never used to hit me. Hobby. 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 Her hobbies include swimming and gardening. Her hobbies include swimming and gardening. Hold. 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 She was holding a large box. She was holding a large box. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. This isn't the right road. Hold on. This isn't the right road. Hole. 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 He dug a deep hole in the garden. He dug a deep hole in the garden. Holiday. 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 Tomorrow is a national holiday in the country. Tomorrow is a national holiday in the country. Hollow. 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 The tree trunk was hollow inside. The tree trunk was hollow inside. Holy. 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 I dream of visiting the holy city of Mecca. I dream of visiting the holy city of Mecca. Home. 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 Nowadays a lot of people work from home. Nowadays a lot of people work from home. Homework. 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 I still haven't done my geography homework. I still haven't done my geography homework. Honest. 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 Give me your honest opinion. Give me your honest opinion. Honestly. 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 I honestly can't remember a thing about last night. I honestly can't remember a thing about last night. Honor. 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 It was a great honor to be invited here today. It was a great honor to be invited here today. Hook. 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 Hang your towel on the hook. Hang your towel on the hook. Hope. 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 I'll see you next week, I hope. I'll see you next week, I hope. Hopefully. 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 Hopefully, we'll arrive before dark. Hopefully, we'll arrive before dark. Horizontal. 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 He drew some horizontal lines. He drew some horizontal lines. Horn. 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 Goats have horns. Goats have horns. Horror. 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 People watched in horror as the plane crashed to the ground. People watched in horror as the plane crashed to the ground. Horse. 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 He mounted his horse and rode off. He mounted his horse and rode off. Hospital. 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 There is an urgent need for more hospital beds. There is an urgent need for more hospital beds. Host. 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 James, our host, introduced us to the other guests. James, our host, introduced us to the other guests. Hot. 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 Do you like this hot weather? Do you like this hot weather? Hotel. 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 We stayed at a hotel. We stayed at a hotel. Hour. 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 I waited for an hour and then I left. I waited for an hour and then I left. House. 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 What time do you leave the house in the morning? What time do you leave the house in the morning? Household. 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 Most households now own at least one car. Most households now own at least one car. Housing. 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 They are living in poor housing conditions. They are living in poor housing conditions. How. 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 I'll show you how to load the software. I'll show you how to load the software. However. 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 He wanted to take no risks, however small. He wanted to take no risks, however small. Huge. 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 This is going to be a huge problem for us. This is going to be a huge problem for us. Human. 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 This food is not fit for human consumption. This food is not fit for human consumption. Humor. 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 I can't stand people with no sense of humor. I can't stand people with no sense of humor. Humorous. 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 He gave a humorous account of their trip to Spain. He gave a humorous account of their trip to Spain. Hungry. 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 All this talk of food is making me hungry. All this talk of food is making me hungry. Hunt. 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 Lions sometimes hunt alone. Lions sometimes hunt alone. Hunting. 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 He wants to go hunting. He wants to go hunting. Hurry. 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 You'll have to hurry if you want to catch that train. You'll have to hurry if you want to catch that train. Hurt. 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 Did you hurt yourself? Did you hurt yourself? Husband. 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 They are a husband and a wife. They are a husband and a wife.